Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How's everybody doing? Mm. Let me know if you can hear everything. I've got earbuds in and they're working. This is kind of a test for. I'm leaving tomorrow morning, which is awesome. So I know Nikki was here earlier, and I don't know why they go out of StreamYard, but anyway, thanks Nick for the virtual hugs. And I see Joe. How you doing, Joe? Scott. Who else is here? Ron was here. I think he left, and then he said he'd be back or something. So, who else? Did I miss anybody? Tommy J. How's everybody? Let's see. Andy, how are you? And Waza's here. Hey, Waza, how you doing? Glad you could make it. It's early for you, isn't it? I think. Thanks for coming by. Appreciate it. Hey, Bobby, how you doing? So anyway, so I'm trying these earbuds plugged into the microphone because that's the one that I'm taking the same microphone with me on the trip. So I want to make sure that everything's working. So I'll probably do a live stream. Just got up. Yeah, I bet. Um, Picture's a bit blurry. Could be from this. Hold on. Let me. Is that any better? Who is it that said that? Andy. Is it any better? Hey, Tim. How you doing? TNW. I think it was hanging down. Might have been blaring into it. If not, I will wipe the. I will wipe the. Choo, choo, choo. Let me know if it's not blurry anymore. Trying to see. Yeah, it looks a little blurry on my phone too. Hold on, because it looks a lot clearer on here. Let me. Let's see if that's any better. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Still looks blurry to me. Oh no, now maybe it's a little better. Anyway, you guys let me know. Everybody's saying hi to everybody. So I know that I got a. I just put out that video on uh, being able to live off of between 1,200 and 1,800, and that 1,800, if you guys haven't watched the video, was that's pretty much the average, I think, in the United States now. Depending on, now, they're sure there's people that only make 900 or something, but there's also people that make 2,500. So on an average, and I'm sure there's a little bit of stuff that I missed, but I tried to get everything. So anybody that watches it and notices something that I missed, by all means, put it in. I know that Tommy had said, yeah, he would like to have a big nest egg, and so would anybody. But I mean, if it's the determining factor of, depends on, like I said, I could have lived in the U.S., but um, not many people could unless you busted your rear and paid off your house and, did a bunch of things right and everything fell in line. A lot of people just go through and at the end they rented their whole life. Who knows? But if you have that amount of money, you sure the hell ain't going to live in any place decent in the U.S. that I know of. Maybe somebody else does. Hey, Ralph, how you doing? Um, but hey, Black Sheep, I was just thinking about you yesterday. Was your ears burning? I was going to write you. I was going to write you something on on email and making sure you are okay. So I'm glad you're up and about. I know you had a lot of stuff going on. So anyway, so you can see that wire kind of hanging, and I'm wearing white and long sleeves. Um, I don't know where. So my wife's getting stuff out to pack. So a couple people have said, "You only have black shirts," so I figured I'd put something new on. What the hell? I'm in a good mood. I'm going on vacation tomorrow, so a vacation from my vacation and my retirement. Imagine that. Um, but yeah, so I don't know if you looked at it. I know Scott had some questions, and anybody that has any questions about what I put in there and how I came up with what, most of it is stuff that I experienced here. in Kamala, that first 8 months when I was here, I thought I was going to, oh shit, I'm going to need 2,500 baht a day, for incidentals and eating and then I go, wow, I still have 2,200 left. So I think I ended up taking like 900 a day. And then of course, I tapped into whenever I wanted. I had the money, but somebody that doesn't, like I said, I wrote it in there afterwards because as I was thinking and going through it, I did it in actually in StreamYard. They have a recording feature where I could record it and bring up my shitty piece of paper that's way better than the handwritten one that I had. So I'm sure I'll get somebody busting my stones about how crappy I type and stuff and spell. Luckily, it's spell check. But hey, Tony, how you doing? But yeah, people that are watching, a lot of people say you couldn't. I mean, I imagine you could do it on $1,000. I don't think I'd want to be much lower than that. And like I said, I took in some assumptions, that you had 800,000 baht set in an account here. And in case you're wondering about that, that's still your money. It's just sitting in an account. It's not going anywhere. They're not sucking off of it or doing anything. It just sits in that bank account, and you get a printout of it once a year and you send it in, or when you go in for your retirement visa, you have to show that. I show the 12 months of over 100 going in. There only has to be 65, I think, or something. But Bobby had asked a question about the multiple entry. What it is, Bobby, if you leave and come back in, you have to get an entry. You have to get a stamp from you got to go to the immigration and say, I'm leaving, and pay, I think it's, I don't know what it is, 1,000 baht. I never had to do it. But the 3,900 gives you as many times if you want to leave, which I would suggest for you, definitely, especially if you're going to get here and you and Jai are going to hit the ground running and go to Vietnam and go to Cambodia and Laos, and hit everything around here. After I think it's like almost 1,000 if you get them separately. So anything over 4, I guess, would be what you would want to aim for by getting the multiple entry. But like I said, it just made sense to me for the $120. It made sense to get that multiple entry. If you're not traveling and you're just sitting here, by all means, you don't need to get it. That's still $120 or $30. But it all comes down to how you want to live. Like I said, it is at the 1852. How I came up with that number. I came up with that number because that's basically mine. But and I think I was about average. I did a lot of work off the books type stuff, and didn't pour everything into my Social Security. But anyway, would I rather live here on 18 or in the States on 18? It's a no-brainer, man. Even at 1,300, 1,400. And I brought it down to that 1,200 because after I took out the vacations on your retirement deal every month, if you, that 8,000 is a very solid number. Pretty much anywhere in Thailand you could find a studio with air conditioning, not 180-degree view of the ocean or something, but or in Pattaya or Jantien, but you can find places. Hell, I think that the ones in Rayong, if Tom was in here, hey Mark, how you doing? Hey Johnny, how's it going? Were 7,500 with a 180-degree view of the ocean. So it all depends. But if you're here in Isan, we're going to rent mom and dad's joint. It's a 2-bedroom Thai style downstairs with the folding gates and so you could have whatever kind of business you wanted, and a kitchen behind that and a bathroom, and upstairs 2 bedrooms. There's 1 air conditioner, sparsely furnished, not much there, but I think she said 4 or 4,500. So, it all depends on how you want to live. Like I said, you're not going to go out if you're a drinker and you're going to drink, $20 worth of worth of liquor every day, no, it's probably not going to work. But if you aren't, and you could, like I said in that, I figured out two nights, two nights a week, Friday and Saturday, for either dates or eating steak or whatever you wanted, an extra 1,000 baht, so 8,000 baht a month. So if you cut that in half, there's another four you save. So anyway, you can fool with those numbers and do whatever you want, or you can shoot me questions, or you can come on a live stream, and if I see your question and get to it, I'll do what I can, and the people here, that's what we do, give you advice on what we've experienced. You always have to check it with the government and all that stuff, but what we've experienced. Hey, Rob, how you doing? Hey, Exit Thailand, how are you? I am well. I hope you're well too. I know. Thanks for liking the shirt. I got to get that done. I'm probably not going to get them started until I get back, and I'm not going to get back, I think, until the 12th. And well, but I'll have them probably by the end of the month. I'm guessing. So, but yeah. So I don't know. I thought it was a decent video. I know there's a lot of people out there that don't agree with that 1,000, 1,200 even. But like I said, man, where are you going to live if you're getting $1,200 a month? And I don't know how Australia and the UK and France and Germany, I don't know how it is to live there, but to find a decent place. I think my son said, I talked to him yesterday. He's rented the same place for a long time, and I think he pays $1,000 for a 2-bedroom, okay, where he lives in Central California. He said the other people around there are all paying way, way more. He's been there 8-10 years or something. So, I mean, just to get in a decent neighborhood, a bachelor place, I don't know, 600-700. So half your money, when you can come to Thailand and for 200, you can have a fully furnished place, and do it. It just, I don't know. It makes sense. You need to come here. Daz had said some stuff in there on coming. You need to check it out. It's not for everybody. It isn't, but I think it's just like a minute deal. I think 95% of the people that come here and check it out for 3 to 6 months is what I suggest, are going to like it. I mean, look at what and if you don't like humidity, you go inside, or go swimming, build a pool, build a house, I don't know. But if you guys, hey, what's up? I should, let me see if I can get, I still haven't gotten I didn't go out yesterday and get my C battery. Black Sheep question, since I missed a lifetime. Yeah, exactly. Where are you off to, Holiday? I'm in Singapore. Wow, waiting for my flight to Tokyo. Do you need any more koi? Yeah, they've got some good ones there too. I am going to Bangkok tomorrow night, and we're going to take the kids out to dinner, and I got a 2-bedroom apartment, our hotel for the night. So they'll stay with us in the morning. We'll bring them over. We drive down to Saratani with my wife on that would be on Saturday. She has a 8-hour seminar, and then we'll stay in Saratani for that night, 2 nights, and then the next morning we'll leave for Koh Samui for 5 days, and then back to Bangkok, where we're going to meet up with the kids again and take them out to dinner, same hotel, and they'll spend the night there, and then drop them off at school or whatever it is. I think it's going to be a regular weekday, and back here to Surin. So it ought to be fun. We haven't done anything in a long time. Let's see, Joe. I haven't seen Joe in a while. How you doing? Everybody's wondering about you, making sure you're all right. You're a very well-liked man, Joe. Question, can I get a place in Surin with a pool? Sure you can. I got a Harry Potter place picked out right for you under the stairs. I'm going to go crazy with this thing. My neighbor, she grabbed my phone last night and deleted all my YouTube subscriptions. She just left because Dave's on. She doesn't like me. Let's see. Could Could get a 1 bedroom, 1 bath in this area for under 800. That is livable. Yeah, and I want to say that's a a decent, price, probably a fairly normal one, Tony. And like I said, I don't even know what if you could get. I know you could get one here for 5,000 baht. And what is that at the going rate? We'll check out what the rate is here because I'm such a. Let's see, 5,000 divided by, probably got to be close to 32, $156 for a 1 bedroom, here probably in Surin. But like I said, I think if Tom was here, the condo that he's in Rayong, with the view of the water, they're renting them for 7,500. So depending on what you want to do, like I said, I feel more comfortable telling people that 18 to 2,000. I think that's a fair number. Like I said, unless you're going to run amok and want to go out every night and drink and chase 25-year-old women around, then you're probably not gonna make it. You're gonna burn through your money. But if you're on a fixed income with a Social Security and it's guaranteed to come in, that's why I kind of said maybe if you had 50, 60, 80,000 in the bank, so you could bring in 30 for that 800, you'd still have 20, 30,000 in the bank. You really wouldn't have to lean on that much if you have good insurance and medical. And I mean, what are you gonna spend it on? As long as your income's always going to be there. Social Security going to always be there. I sure the hell hope so. If not, I'll be living on 2,000 a month. So anyway, I don't know. Let me see. God, I should have actually went out this morning and yeah, let's see, what is Johnny saying? Andy likes the 5-star mark. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, it all depends on how you want to live. I scrolled down to the bottom, guys. So if I missed something, put it back up. Just get a Thai woman that has a house. That's one way to do it, Bobby. But any good bars? Not probably not carousing bars. The brother that built the house, he owns one, the I Hear bar in Surin. Nice place, good food, decent. They have karaoke, of course, and all that. But bars like when you say bar, like bar girls and that kind of stuff. According to my wife, they don't. According to the people that I know here, yeah, they are, but they're far and few between, I guess. Our mortgage here for 730. Mine's 14.3. So what is that in today's divided by 32? 446 is what mine is US. 14,300 baht. My wife got the loan on it, and which I'm imagining that's probably what you did too, right? Or was that, I didn't see, was that our mortgage here? Okay, for the 4 bedroom, 3 bath, 1 computer room house. Your house is pretty big, and done well too, because I watched that. I watched that build too. My house is built well. My house will never move. The one thing I stressed to the brother was I've been to 5 Farang houses here in Thailand, and all of them have cracks running down their walls, and they're like a year old, not even. And my house, I can't find anything. I think they put in 20, 30-foot pylons down into bedrock, so he definitely, I made it perfectly clear. I didn't want any of that. But yeah, I mean, yeah, today, 4:30. Yeah, because I think let me go back because I'm this financial institution here. My wife gave me one app so I could check my gold prices and the price of the baht. Gold went up just a little bit, 29,009, and the baht it's about the same, 32.7 the other day. It's 32.8, which actually it went up a tiny bit. So, and I figured that at 32 was when I did the one on my house. But yeah, it was kind of cool for her to be able to get that. I was really surprised. They wouldn't let me. I don't know about you, because I don't. You haven't got married yet. I think you're waiting for stuff to change laws, and I think they will. Hopefully, they will. People smarten up a little bit, but the they wouldn't let me. They wouldn't take me into consideration whatsoever. But my wife is very smart and very well educated, and she played it like a violin, man. All these banks, and we ended up getting it through the government bank. She works for the government, which helped, and she got the loan for 2.3 million, and I put about another 6 or 7. We got about 3 million into this one without the land. Is pretty close. Let's see. I got a horizontal crack through the joining walls between the two bathrooms upstairs. Yeah, I was really adamant to them, but it looked like, man, especially when they built because I had my little overhang there, and I think that was the first time that I had actually commented on your channel. If you guys aren't subscribed, subscribe. Good channel. He's Australian, but you got to let him slide on that. But your front one was just stout as hell, man. The footings and stuff they put in, I didn't go. Of course, I didn't pay, close to what you paid for your deal, but it was stout. I remember looking at it. Full of ice. What messing here? The was Thailand Knuckle Craig. Hello, good time. Remind him to bring his welder. He'll fix the cracks. No worry. Yeah, I don't know what they do about that. I don't know. Do they come back? Is there some kind of a warranty or something on the house? I don't know. I mean, I don't think I have anything on this. I mean, besides grabbing the brother by the neck and dragging him over here, but he's been pretty good, man. He did the best that he could at the time, and you were going through that same type of thing, but everything tripled on him, steel and everything in the middle of the build. And I felt for him, and I even gave him a little break on some of the stuff. I felt bad, and I didn't have to do that, but he anyway. I don't have any kind of recourse besides my wife threatening him, and she might. Hey Jake, how you doing? Let's see. Are you using the potato cam today? Yeah, I know. I don't. Is it still blurry? Yeah, it is. You know what it is? It's the internet. Let me do something. Let me plug in and see if it gets any better. I'm not plugged in. This internet, man, I go back and forth and back and forth. If it blanks out for a minute, guys, let's see. Let's see if that does anything. Shouldn't be. Otherwise, I'll gotta move this. Put my pills down here. Grab the alcohol. Still looks blurry. Let me check something here too. The cracks get big enough to fill. I'll sort it out. Yeah, I imagine. I mean, what are you gonna? I don't know. Like I said, if something happened, I'd be really surprised. It's still blurry, isn't it? Hey, Cobus. I'm going to give it a hell of a try to stay full time. I just caught the end of that, but I liked your message before that. I'll try to find out that stuff for you. I'll ask Nitnoy when she comes home for you, Bobby. And it's good to hear that she's ready to rock and roll. I don't blame her, man. I told you, I thought when she got here and saw how everything was going to potentially go, I figured Jai might be ready to go. Problem is, land takes a while to settle. Yeah, so many developers can't afford to wait. Yeah, and it's really weird because compaction and stuff like that is big too, Cobus, in the States anyway. But here they just let it settle, and you got to wait a year, I think is what they want you to wait. Never made much sense to me. That's why I wanted the pylons. Pylons are 30 feet long, and they're way down. And this place is not moving. I would, if it does, I would be really surprised. It's still, see, I'm gonna call my wife. Get AIS. I said, yeah, that'll go over like a. Let me see what now. I'm going to the speed deal right now. Yeah, man. See, this is a bunch of bullshit. Where's Waza? You're like with this gaming stuff. I'm going to show you this. See if I can share this screen. How do I do this? Let me get back to over here. Sorry, guys. Let me try to see if I can share this. And Waza, I hope you're still here. Share the screen. Okay. And where is it? Yeah, there it is. Okay. Good. So I just ran the speed test. 680 down, 630 up, and I got a picture that looks like and I know that they say it's about bandwidth, and I just don't know anything about bandwidth. I know you're pretty savvy on all that. So are a couple other people in here too. But it aggravates the living crap out of me because even let me get rid of that. Even when I'm watching a movie, I couldn't even get on. I can get on Netflix and watch Netflix, but when I get on and run through my VPN, forget about it. Let me make sure my VPN's off too. Sometimes that does it. Am I frozen? Let me see. Pylons here shrunk 20 meters above the school. Bus length deep. Yeah, that's the way mine works too. I'm frozen on my screen. Shit. Let me see. I don't think so, man. My camera has an unbelievably good picture for my laptop, and it's usually It's 720, which is all I'm going to get on StreamYard. I don't pay the extra for the 1080, but I'm showing myself frozen. Yeah, picture's frozen. All right, let me try something else. Let me pull this out. Hold on a second, guys. Hang in there. And let me go down here. Go to the internet. Let me try something else here. Not even showing the. Okay, well, am I back on now? Yeah, I am. I unplugged. Imagine that. I unplugged and it got better. Can you guys? Am I still frozen? Good now. Good now. Okay, cool. I don't know. It's the 5G one, but I show up in the StreamYard up here in my corner. I got one little dot on the internet deal. I'd be better going off through I had to do that too. Go through my. Maybe I switch over to that. How aggravating! I was going to switch over to my piggyback off my little iPhone 7. Hey, Bo, how you doing? But anyway, but yeah, and you had those put in. I'd be really surprised if I see anything, but I'll definitely let everybody know what went wrong. Yeah, I haven't run the air conditioner in a month, which is really weird for me, really strange for me. Yeah, broadcasting from the North Pole, but it's blurry. I'm sitting here looking at myself blurry. I'm looking on here and I'm perfectly clear. And everybody has told me with this MSI gaming laptop that they were amazed that the quality and how good my camera was. Because like I said, I mean, on StreamYard, I'm only going to get 720, and it always has looked good in the past. It's just now I'm gonna. While we're sitting here, 27 strong. Thank you guys for coming in. I am going to text my wife and tell her my internet is shit. She'll love that message. She loves getting messages like that from me. And then she'll tell me, get AIS. And yeah, that'll be she'll kill me. INT and internet sucks. I am live. See if she answers me. Let me go back because I can at least see the picture and see if it's still crappy. Well, at least I'm moving. I'm not frozen. Plus, you guys really don't want to see that much anyway, do you? Is Brock here? I didn't see Brock. Yeah, the pylons are 20 feet. Yeah, that's about what they were here. The length of a foot, yeah, length of a big bus. They were amazing. Like I said, I made it perfectly clear to him. All right, Kobus, take it easy. Glad you could make it. Um, Tell her to go online and look at the picture. Yeah, I should. I mean, I could tell. I mean, I know it's the internet, and yet I do that speed test, and it tells. Now let me go back and do the speed test again with it unplugged, and let's see what it does. I won't bore you with putting it up on the screen, but I bet you it drops to like 200, 230 download. Let's see what the upload is when it comes up. I'll come back to you guys for a minute here while I'm waiting for it. But yeah, so 220, and it's actually working. And when it's plugged in, showing that those larger numbers, it is it's worse. Yeah, 214 and about the same, right around 2190, 201. It's almost stopping. Right about 200 on the upload. 200, and I've got a picture like that. It just, I don't know. Hopefully she'll answer me. I doubt it. She probably doesn't want me to bust her chops. I had to add whistling because Americans don't know metric. Yeah, you know what? I'm getting horrible at that. I'm going over, like somebody asked me, how big is your pond and how big is the pool? Oh, it's 3 meters by 4 meters, and it's 2 meters deep on the pond, and 1.2, 1.3 meters on the pool. So I start talking in meters, although I still don't know them very well. But yeah, they don't. Bus length, that works for me. Gary, how you doing? If I miss somebody, I'll try to catch up with you. I know Logan super chatted me $1 the other day to go get a battery for this thing, and I didn't go out and do that. I was running around with the guys. It was their last day here yesterday. They're going to pour some more concrete up front, so I've got a place to park the scooters, so that my wife will clear out the front. So she'll have a big open area for her getting her car in and out because she backs it in and shit. So she'll be happy. Stream will use more than 1.0 upload speed. Really? And I don't know what's 1.5. What is that? What is that? Because like I said, originally the guy that's her boss is a great guy, and he likes me. I've been out to dinner with him a couple of times, and her big boss, the guy is one of the top guys at NT now with TOT. And when they first were putting it in, I've got the only games I can play is my friend got me into TNW and Udon, got me into iRacing. So I've got a cockpit and a wheel and all the stuff over here, and I can do that. Games and stuff and bend over, I just get killed and just aggravates me. So I don't even try to play those. But when I was doing that, I had 1,000 up 1,000. I said, I want the best that you possibly have. And I told my wife, and she said, okay, 1,000 up 1,000 down, and I'm on fiber into the house, right? No, still not great. Okay, I could do the iRacing, and it works pretty good. But and you have to have really good for that. And I play another game that I have to have good internet. But he changed it to the TOT has a gaming 500 up, 500 down that he said the bandwidth is wider. Should have put on my headphones. I'm only checking these earbuds for when I go on vacation. You do get better. Fake it. You'll make it. Yeah, she said okay. So she did answer me. So maybe I should tell her, like, let me do that real quick. I'm going to talk into my phone. So let's see. If you would go look at the live stream right now, and you'll see what I mean. It has a real bad picture. See if she finds that. But the people, like I said, hopefully she gets it going because the stuff that I'm looking at here is acceptable. Could it be 1080? Yeah, but I don't want to pay. They want double the money for StreamYard. I don't even know why I pay for it now. I do because the little extra stuff that I get, I guess I think I need or something. I don't know. But let's see. Hey, Dave. Hi, everyone. Hey, Ron. How you doing? Um, Maybe restart the stream. Yeah, I don't know. Let me see. Let me see what she comes up with. I was trying to see if the two, what is it called? Whatever, not the five, but the two. Um, it's there now. I'm going to try switching to that. You guys tell me if it does any different. Out for a minute. Let me know. Let's see. I just changed over to the 2.4. I'm sure you guys know what that is. Yeah, 2.4G, which for streaming, my wife said the 5G is the one that I want. And let's see does it look a little bit better to you or is it me? Oh, now I'm frozen. Let me see. Maybe not. Uh, yes, Gator. Can you hear me? Yeah, I'm frozen. I better go back to the 5G. Let me go back to the 5G. I guess it'll look better if you can hear me. It'll look better because it's frozen. Oh shit! If not, I'm gonna go try the. I'm gonna go grab my little phone and hook up to the airwaves. What's the song from Frozen? No shit. Can you guys hear me? Am I just frozen on the screen, or can you not hear me? Of course, you won't answer me if you can't hear me. Let's see what happens. Come on, hang in there. Oh, you can hear me. Okay. I'm gonna go. It's still frozen. I'm gonna go get. I'm gonna go get my. I'm gonna go get my little phone. Hold on a second. All right. All right. I'm just gonna put these on in front because I don't want to screw around with it. There we go. Let me hook up to this little phone. Let's see what it does. Oh, I'm moving again. Okay. All right. So give me 1 second and let me hook into this phone. You open up the personal hotspot and let me go on here. And it might go out for a minute, guys. So let me know. Come on, where are you at? Let me. How's that? Now I am on the phone. All right, that's clearer, isn't it? My wife just answered me. Let me do that real quick. Yeah, better. Oh, hold on 1 second. Changed. Okay, let's see. So that better? Yeah, much better, right? That's through my freaking through the airwaves on my 7. Unbelievable. Piggybacked, and it's better than. Of course, now it froze, right? Again. Ah. All right. Let's hope that it stays going here. It should, I think. Let me. All right. I'm gonna put the chat up. Yeah, it is. It's better. See, so as Waza, you still here? You should switch to Streamlabs and control it yourself. It's technically control yourself. Challenging, but you'll be. I'm just and you'll be in full control of 10 a.m. for no extra cost. I'm so freaking computers, and I'm thoroughly baffled most of the time. I'm surprised I can even operate StreamYard. That's how bad I am. I'm hoping when some people get here that know this stuff, like Chris and people that I know that know this. I couldn't even get. I don't know how long it took me to try to get a soundboard to work, and then I just went out and I bought 2 of these, and they're just USB microphones. You can plug right into them, your headset, and they work fine. I'm sure I could go out and spend. I paid $15 for this microphone, 500 baht. So, so I'm trying to, Waza, but I'm so challenged. It's unbelievable. I'm trying to. I saw you build a computer for a friend of yours, a gaming computer. You went down and bought all the parts. I watched that video. Tom, Thailand Digital Nomads, he's pretty sharp. He can build one. And he gave me a price on it. And I'm going, wow. Because right now I plug into my, I just lost my light. Okay. Well, it isn't that bad anyway. And he could build it, but God, it was a crap load of money, And I just said, I'll just plug into my laptop for now. When I build the building out back, I'll have my own 3 meter by 4 meter in meters room with the observation deck on top, covered, overlooking the pond and the pool. That room will be my man cave, or like your computer room. So I'll be able to do it. I'm going to get another cockpit. I'll probably get some kind of a computer besides my laptop just for the iRacing, because I really enjoy it. It's fun. It's fun as hell. Can get a little aggravating because you can't really hit somebody when you get pissed off at them because they're not right in front of you. But it is fun. I don't get aggravated. I just let it go. Doesn't matter what platform is using the internet. Yeah, and I don't understand it. Like right now, I'm piggybacked off the hotspot on my, and it's TOT. I got a TOT card in my iPhone. Why they can't? And it's not from lack of trying. Like I said, that bigwig boss, he likes me. He sent a guy over here. The guy, not even 2 weeks ago, sat on my couch in the middle of the day for 3 hours up there, plugged into the router and all that. Waza probably knows, programming and trying to make things work, and still nothing. And I threaten all the time, and my wife says they're all bad. I'm going, well, I don't know, man. I had AIS on my phone. I never had them at home. And I got nothing bad to say about AIS, but my wife would castrate me. I mean, I'll just put up with the bad internet rather than have her stab me in the back. Let's see. Am I missing anything? Yeah, I got a boom, 600 watts. What did I miss, sir? Gosh dang it. I got to go buy it. I'm leaving right after this and going and buying some AA batteries. What was it? Yeah, I got a boom, 600 baht, 4 years old. Yeah, the boom that I bought another microphone, a Shure B800 type deal, but not a USB one. And I wanted to try it and see. It came with a soundboard, but I found out later it's more for like karaoke, singing karaoke. And I bought it for the arm, because the arm that I bought that came with the microphone before this one was like 3 years old, and it had enough. It wasn't a good one to start with. Either is this one. But I figured, hell, they want damn near as much for the whole kit as they want for the same piece of crud arm. So it's amazing. 3 by 4 meter. A decent, yeah, that's what he told me. I think he came up and he was going to build it for me, and it was 90,000 baht or something like that, and that was for the gaming card I needed, and all the crap that I needed was going to do it. And I just, if I'm going to spend that money, I'd rather spend it on the rig, better steering, better pedals, that type of stuff. So I don't know. I need one, but I don't think it needs to be like top of the. I think it could be like a couple-year-old model would work fine. But when they go to VR, when I went to Tim's house before we went on that fishing trip, he let me try. He's the one that got me into it. He finally set his up once he got his house done, and I tried that VR stuff. And besides, after the 20 minutes of racing with it, or 30 minutes, me being a little queasy in my stomach, it was pretty freaking cool, man. To be able to look around like that is freaking awesome. Sorry guys, I know I'm behind again. Let me see if I can get this to work. Brock saying, while the computer stuff, anyone interested in a copy of YTM3 Visa extension forms set up, you can fill them out on your computer. Cool. I'm going to edit them with Acrobat Pro. We have True at the house, and my phone is AIS, no problems either. I had to reboot the True router once in 6 weeks. That's not bad. That happens quite often, I think, here. The only problem I had with the 3V, my fiber carrier, is some crazy ties taking out a pole on the main road. That happens too, right? Yeah, so I don't know. My wife will get it. They'll get it handled. It's a little bit aggravating when I can, and that's what I'm going to tell her about. I'm getting better piggybacking off of my NT phone. What's that about? I got fiber. I made sure I had fiber pulled into the house. I had the whole house strung with Cat 6, I think it was, cable, and everything ready to go for my TVs and all that kind of crap. And now I plug it in here, and it's worse than trying to get it over over my router, over the air, and better getting it from the phone. I don't know. Don't make any sense. That's for sure. I didn't see Yads. I think I did catch you. Sorry, Yads. How are you? Anybody else that came in and anything that I missed, you guys, put it up, and I'll see what I can see if I can answer a question. There's Yads. You're probably gone already, but how you doing? I know I said hi to Bo. Last question. Okay, before you're in Singapore. That's right. Sounds like on record, but how's the weight? I don't know. You haven't been around. I'm injecting that weight loss deal that they found out from the diabetes medication every day. It's a freaking pain in the ass. But I've lost 4.5 kilos in a month. So it's going good. I'm starting to walk every day, 5,000 steps. I'm down to, I was 126.5 kilos. And I'm down to 122, and maybe less than that now. I haven't weighed myself in 3 or 4 days. But my target weight to get my knees done is 114. And then my target weight for me is about 103, 102. And they say I should be at like 90 kilos. What the freaking nuts. There's no freaking way I'm going to be 100. No way. I felt weak when I was a kid at 180 pounds. I felt good right around 200, 205, 210. If I could be right around 220 now, I'd be a happy camper. But it's going good. Thanks for asking. I appreciate it. And Brock's down to 95. Cool. Ron, you've been to the house, so you know it's a little remote outside the city, but it works well. Yeah, and I didn't say hi to Craig. If you're still here, I saw you in the chat, and I didn't say anything. So I hope you're well, my friend. Get up to see you soon. Hoping to get that trailer. I went and looked at it on the internet again. So I just got to swing it and get it. I just got to bite the bullet and get it. After my vacation here and I come back, I'm going to start hammering on getting the trailer, getting here, getting out twice a month for Monday through Friday. Already kind of told my wife I'm going to, even if it's just jump, she's not going to like it. That's why she'll probably push the trailer now, is because I'm going to say, well, I'm going to jump on the Forza then and cruise somewhere for 4 days, twice a month. So probably go to Udon and see Tim. And I'd like to get out. I don't know if there's enough time to get all the way to where Jake and Craig and all them are, and Ron. But I'd like to get over there. If I could get there in 2 days, I could spend a day and then drive 2 days back. I could do that. So I'm going to try to figure out some stuff. I'd still like to get over and visit Waza. I'd like to meet you. I've got to run for coffee now. My 7-year-old fridge has blown a compressor, so no milk here. All right, cool. Go get yourself a new fridge. Have a great day, guys, and thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it very much. There you are. Bring your boots. I will. I was hoping to actually have the trailer and come. I think it would be pretty awesome. Meet up with you on wherever some of that land is and park it. I'm sure you got somewhere there that I can park it. So, and then do a live stream together or something. Do some fun. Have some fun, man. That's all I'm here for, right? I'm retired, having a good time. I've got the best subscribers in YouTube. So, what else could I ask for, right? No drama. Everybody's having a good time, and it's the way it should be, man. And like I said, I'm glad that I put that video out. I'll probably get, I only let it loose this morning. I'll probably get some nasty stuff coming in soon about how you can't live and it's impossible and all that kind of stuff. I've been here. I know how much it costs to live, and like I said, is it ideal? For me, no. I mean, I like a particular lifestyle, and I have the pleasure and the privilege to be able to live here in Thailand and to live this life. But like I said, versus living somewhere that's going to cost me, half of whatever that 1,800 just for rent, no furniture, no nothing, not electric bill, not nothing. That's pretty scary. And where I know that you could have a decent life, you can eat out 3 times a day. You're not going to eat Western foods or Lucky Charms or that kind of stuff. But man, you can have a good life here. And you heard me. I speak highly of Thailand. It's where I live. Yeah, I think so, Ron. I thought it was. Like I said, I'm sure there's some little stuff that I missed that people will, and I hope they do put it in there. But like I said, I put in a couple thousand, 4,000 or 5,000 baht worth of miscellaneous stuff just in case. But like I said, I know, man. When I was in Kamala, I was cruising around on my bike every morning, man. Sunrise, I was out down at the water, swimming, doing whatever, cruising, around, hitting the coffee shop where my friend worked and owned, and the one that they introduced me to, Nitnoy, and have my coffee. Probably go back in the afternoon, have a smoothie, maybe some lunch, and then pick up dinner somewhere, and then I was back in. So it was hard pressed for me to spend very much money. Okay, and I was smoking then, so I was buying 3 packs of cigarettes a day at 60 baht a pop. So I was spending 120, almost 200 baht a day just on cigarettes. But even with that, like I said, if you're a smoker, I think they're 70 baht now. I think Tim had said they're 70. Hey, Maui, how you doing? Glad you could make it. But, like I said, I think it's very feasible. And if you're just sitting there, and like I said, with the people that I tried to get, if you know somebody that, lost a significant other and doesn't think, just sitting in their home country waiting to die, just hanging out and thinking life's over, man. It's not. It's not over. Tell them to come and visit a live stream and chime in, and we'll see if we can help them out. Let's see. He makes a mean smoothie. And what was he doing? Are you still here, Buck? What did you put? I just missed that. Damn it. Let me hit my Uncle Craig. You mean boots, helmets, safety glasses, gloves? Yeah, everything. I might be kind of scared going there, right? But where were you? Were you in Thailand, Black Sheep, or where were you that you're in Singapore now? Um, Narissa lost body parts. Oh shit. Um, but yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to that. I think it would be kind of a cool deal. I'm still, even when I'm gone and wherever I'm at, if I'm on the Forza, if I'm in a trailer or whatever, I'm still doing the live streams. It's just going to be from out in the middle of nowhere with hopefully a generator, 50 meters that way on an extension cord, nice and quiet, with no one else around. But here in Thailand, man, they're really getting into camping. I'm looking at a bunch of places where it's, oh man, bathrooms, showers, electric, you can plug in. They're really getting into the campgrounds. And I think a lot of people are realizing that they have land, right? And the improvements aren't really that much to get a decent business going. And I will check into those and try to support them doing it because, they're going to be Thai people. So I might as well support the Thai people. And I like being out in the middle of nowhere and kind of cool being I'll have solar. I'm pricing up all the solar now and a generator and all that and air conditioning, of course. I'm not going to go without air conditioning. But this time of year, I could do it. Like I said, I'm wearing a long sleeve shirt, no air conditioning on. It's been nice here in Surin. 12, 13, 14 degrees Celsius at sunrise. But it's supposed to warm up, I think. I can do that now too. Let's see, where are we at? DT 23 right now, it says. What's it going to be for a high today? 25. 33. 16 was a low this morning. So it's warmed up and it's going up 19, 22, and 22 over the next till Saturday and Sunday, and between 33 and 34 for a high. So maybe I'll actually even get in the pool this afternoon too. It'd be nice to do that. Hey, Grace, how you doing, Logan? Glad you could make it. Your ears burning. I didn't spend the dollar and go get the freaking battery, and I'm kicking myself. I just didn't go out yesterday, and I should have. But um, I will go as soon as I get done. I got to go over to the 7 anyway. Oh shoot! I never drank my coffee. It's got to be cold as hell now. Iced coffee, perfect. Man, I put that out of the way and forgot about it. Cheers, everybody. But yeah, so no one's coming here. No one will be here till, well, they might do the slab up front. There's the steps going down, the outside koi ponds right to the left. And then there's concrete in the front. Then there's a dirt all the way to the wall. Over half of that distance, my mother-in-law wants concrete, which I'm fine with. And they're still going to leave about, maybe 4 or 5 foot of dirt between the end of the concrete and 3 feet, something like that, and the wall. So they have all their plants there anyway. And so I think I'm going to give them the go-ahead to do that while we're gone, but I'm just going to tell them it's one day, I'll have the material dropped, and, you all 3 can work, and I'll give you a bonus. Just get it done and out of there. And then when I come back, I guess I'll start figuring out. If I do get the trailer, I'm not going to be able to do a lot of the stuff on my knees, doing the flooring and ceiling, and I just can't do that. But I will get the cousin by himself to put in wood ceilings, wood floors, the paneling on the wall. I think I'm going to just use cabinetry from Lasada. I'm not going to have anybody build it. You can buy it cheap enough. And I've already got the air conditioner, already got the generator. I've already got all the camping stuff. Just need to build some wood deal for a bed on the one side, and then do all the electronics inside for the lights and the solar panels and all that kind of stuff. and the windows. I got to put windows in the side of it, and it should be pretty cool. I think I'd enjoy it. And worst case scenario is I get burned on it and I sell it for what I got in it. I'm sure that people will buy it because I think they want. He wants 15,000 for the trailer with the paperwork and license and everything. 15,000 more. That's 39 for the trailer and 5,000 to get it here, to bring it to me here. And then if I want to get it registered, which I might do because I might be able to do it cheaper than that. So I'd have basically 45,000 or 60,000 with the paperwork. So I don't know. Maybe I won't want to bother with it and just go ahead and pay the 15. I don't know yet, but I think it would be cool. And like I said, I think a lot of people here are really getting into the camping. So let's see. What did I miss here? After second week of my time, I was guilty. Jokes inside. It was one of those nice, not a nice human. And yes, I was found guilty by all. Oh, the one. That's right. You were on that deal. But where were you? Did you answer me? You probably did. And I just didn't see it. Were you in Thailand? If you're in Singapore, I don't know. Maybe you were. I wonder what my wife's doing with the internet. Anytime they ever wanted me to come in, I just look at them and go, that guy looks guilty to me. They never wanted me to be on the jury. I think everybody's guilty. They're all a bunch of, no. No, that's June. Okay, cool. But now you're off that kind of stuff, so hopefully you'll be around to say hi every once in a while now. Hey, Andy or Andrew, how you doing? Um, yeah, I would imagine. This thing, what it is, I don't know if you. I think did I show it to you guys? I don't know. Let me see if I can. If I can pull it up easy, I will. I will share the screen and show you what it is. It's pretty. Let's see. Where would it be? Where would it be? Um, oh, I know where it is. Let's see. Oh, my internet connection. What? Do I still have internet? I just saw something flash. Oh, how do I get that? Darn, I don't know how to do it. All right. Well, anyway, it's one of those aluminum little, almost look like a camper that are on 90% of the Thai trucks out here that doesn't go over the cab that far, maybe about yay far, slopes down, aluminum that you see in them every day. But the guy mounts it on a trailer he builds with a nice up front, a nice trailer, really nice trailer. And then the back door is open like such, and then it's just bare inside. All the lights are hooked up, and the trailer has the wheel on the front and all that kind of stuff, and the crank, and has everything like that. It's pretty cool. I think it'll serve the purpose. Um, classified, classified. Is that it, Ron? Heck, you would have a family of 10 living in the fifth wheel here. Yeah, that's for sure. Let's see what Andrew said. I think my generation here in Thailand basically grew up camping in a way. They had virtually nothing. Yeah, it just seems like now they're enjoying it. I mean, like I said, they a lot of nice campgrounds popping up. I know that Joe in one of his videos had one over there where you could actually right down on the beach, and then right behind it there was a restaurant. There was showers, bathroom. I don't even know. They might even had a swimming pool. It was like they're making them like little resorts, and which is kind of cool for especially people that are on low income or people that don't have very much money. They can go over there, and I think they even rent tents for 100 baht or something, and and they'll put them up, and I mean, they have a lot of options for reasonable prices, and I think that's what's drawn a lot of the people, for the majority of the working class Thai people, they don't have a bunch of money. It's just the way it is. Although they make well do with what they have. That's why I'm glad to see everything getting back to normal. I know I watched Chuck's video the other day he's got that deal going on they haven't had for 3 years. I think it's 2 weeks, 9 days. I think Chuck corrected me in his live stream the other day. Somebody asked, I said, I think it goes on for 5 days or something. And he said 9. So 9 days, and there's a bunch of people there and buses and everything. So it's good to see that kind of stuff coming back. I'm talking to James and the last time he was on, and the stuff in Pattaya and John TM. Everything's coming back, man. And the Chinese are going to start flooding in. I know I showed my wife, the tiger popped something up on my thing and said, Koh Samui, 200,000 people visited there in January. So we'll see how it is when I get there. I'm kind of like in off the beaten path, up on the side of a hill, really nice resort. I think it looked nice, but it's not like in the middle of the hustle and bustle. You can get there. I'm going to have the hot rod, so we can go wherever we want. But I'm going to leave it up to my wife because it's kind of like our. We never had a honeymoon, so I guess it's our honeymoon. But I'm going to bring you guys along. Aren't you excited? I'll probably do a live stream. My wife wouldn't have it any other way. Hey, Jam, how you doing? Sorry, Meow, I missed your live stream this morning. When I caught it up, it was only 10 minutes long, I think, or something. So I didn't miss it by much, but I did miss it. So, yeah. So that's the plan. Off like the shot out of the gun tomorrow morning at when sun rises to Bangkok, and spend the night there, and then over to Saratani and spend 2 days there, and on the second day early in the morning over to Koh Samui for 5 days, then back to Bangkok, and then back to Surin, and then I'll be ready to do it all over again. But I wish. But like I said, I'm hoping I'll know better when I get back and everything's under control, and I see what I've got left here to do and how the money's going to pan out. And like I said, either way, I'm going to immediately plan a 4-day trip, probably before the last week of February, maybe. On the Forza somewhere. Don't know where. But I'll make it interesting. Maybe I'll even vlog it. I don't know. Maybe motor vlog it. I got to get better at doing videos. But I do like speaking about that. I like the one little head talking video that I did on the cost of living. I guess it's a cost of living deal. I don't know. Whatever you could do, you can. The thing that I liked and what I tried to put out there was you can put your money together and pick and choose that piece of paper I printed and pick it apart and say, oh no, I can save a little bit there, or I can spend a little more here. You can improvise all of that stuff. And I think have a fairly decent life. Like I said, I could have done it because where I was, my house, and everything that goes on there, it didn't cost me anything to live there. I would still have the money, but I would have wasted away tonight. I wouldn't have went anywhere. I would have just sat there. And I know me, I would have just whittled away to die. Like I'm saying, I'm hoping that there are people out there that get to see some of these live streams, get to see me talking about, there is life after you lose a significant other. You can have a good time, man. You can have a good life. And if you would have told me that, 4 years ago, I'd have called you a liar right to your face. And by all means, come on the show and call me a liar, because I'm living proof, man. It can happen. And my wife, I love dearly. My Thai family, I love dearly. I've got it. I'm living the dream, man. What more could anybody want? That's why I think people have, people that attack other people and stuff, they're miserable. Their life sucks. And so wallow in your crap. I'm going to still have a smile on my face and have a good time. Hey, Dowlow, how you doing? But let's see, just changed my name on Facebook. Okay, hold on, we'll put that up there so people can see. Andy Travels. Folks want to see my pictures and video. I'm telling you, everybody, they're excellent. So put it in here. Go look on Facebook. Tell Andy you want to be his friend. He might not accept you, but he might. You never know. He will, I'm sure. But the videos and stuff, the pictures he takes, and everything that he sees when he gets the most I've ever seen anybody get out of a vacation. So by all means, go check out Andy on Facebook for sure. Are you coming? Is Maui coming towards me? Are you coming to Surin again? Or is somebody mistaken? Is Andrew mistaken? I'd like to do a little motorcycle trip. So if you're heading this way, or maybe I'll come. No, that's kind of a long way on the bike with a 4-day ride. I'd have to drive 10 hours straight there and 10 hours straight back just to have 2 days in Hua Hin. Yeah. Well, I think most of the people here are blessed, right, Jake? I mean, I don't know, man. Like I said, depends on what you want. If you want to be, 65 years old and come here and chase women, hey, that's up to you, man. If you got the money and, you didn't. My life as a kid or as a younger man was different than most. I got to do everything I wanted. I was running around on motorcycles and having a ball, so does it matter that much to me? No. Plus, I mean, at 38 years old, when I met my wife, I was kind of like, wow, she's beautiful. I feel like I'm 35 as long as there's no mirrors around. But it's not even questioned here. It's not even, I thought my mother-in-law and my mother-in-law's a year younger than me. So it's like, and they never look down on me or, get rolled their eyes, or nobody ever, walking around. Now, maybe if you were 75 and you were walking around with an 18-year-old, I would look at you weird, but I don't think the Thai people would. They're looking for a good life. They want to improve their life just as much as you want to have a good life and have what I call end of life, which is probably the worst way to put it, but it's what I came up with. So my end of days, I'm hoping those end of days goes 20 years, but who knows? I mean, what was it? Cindy, what's her name from Laverne and Shirley? She was 10 years older than me, but I remember I grew up watching them because a good friend of mine's girlfriend father was the fireman on the set for Laverne and Shirley. And we went to see numerous of them filmed. And so I was kind of familiar with her and Penny Marshall, but I can't remember her name for some reason. But anyway, she was 10 years older. So I'm looking at it now, would that be horrible at 76? No, not really. But God, now I'm kind of thinking I might want to live longer than that, as long as I'm not in diapers. Although my wife says she'll change them, but I'd really prefer not to be in diapers. It said that who's Ron? Somebody's on their way to see you soon. Hi, Nicole. There's a question. What was it? There's a question. How does a 65-year-old guy find a partner if he doesn't chase the women? I think I'll tell you what, I think the easiest and best way of meeting somebody of what you want, the caliber of what I wanted, woman, is the best to get introduced from a friend or be an Isan. Can you find bar girls and women in in those areas that are great women? Sure, I'm sure there's a bunch of them. It wasn't so much they were younger. Okay, one of my criteria for things, and not that I was looking for a woman, but if anything was going to transpire, they had to have a great sense of humor, and they had to not, want to party until 3 o'clock in the morning with boom, 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 boom. It's just not me, man. Been there, done that. Don't need that. And it was like my wife was God sent to me. I mean, getting ready. I'm ready to go to bed. It's 8:30, 9 o'clock. She's ready to go out. She gets up at 6:30 and get ready to go to work at 8 o'clock. So that's what I was looking for. But to answer that, I think the best way, if you can find somebody, because it's hard for me to, like, if somebody comes and I become friends with, how long have I known this man? Is it, is he a good man? He's going to be, this is my wife's cousin. This is my wife's family. This is my wife's best friend, whatever. Would I do it? Yeah. But you, in my mind, I would be like, there's a lot of assholes here. There's one right across the street. The guy complained. You heard me talk about him. He hasn't been back over. The owner of the house came over. I don't know if I told you this. Night before last, 2 nights ago, 3 nights ago, my father-in-law crashed on his motorcycle. He's going over and feeding these 5 chickens over at his other house. And my wife didn't want him. I'll pay for her to build the little corral thing and the cage, and he's got him across the street. Guy has chickens right next to him in his property across the street. And he complained to the lady that he rents the place from that these chickens are keeping him up at 5 o'clock in the morning. So the lady came over, agreed with my wife. I don't know what she told him, but I didn't tell him to pound sand. But there's bad and good people everywhere, but a couple of them I've met, in the past that treat the women like shit. It's like, why? Is it a power thing? You got to feel like you're a man or something? That's not being a man. That's being a punk, And anyway, I just think, like I said, man, you treat them, you give them this much kindness and love, and they just give you this massive amount of stuff back, So I don't know. That would be my suggestion to most. Would be if you could meet them through a friend of a friend or a friend of a family, a cousin of this or that, or come to Isan and meet them in the market, the Big C, the Macro, at the local coffee shops. They're all over, and they're very friendly. I mean, if they're not interested in you, they're still friendly, but you can tell, that they're not interested. But most of them want retired men, and I want to say from Australia, the UK, and the United States. They, like I said before, they know that if you're 55, 60 years old, that you've got a retirement of some sort. And more than likely that retirement is going to be really, really, really good money for them to be able to live with you on, and not take from you, not, steal or try to, connive the money out of you, just to have a good time. They just want to be comfortable. It'd be nice if you busted your rear end in the United States for $3 a day, $10 a day, and had the chance of spending time with somebody that you like, you may love. I mean, if it turns into that, hey, more power to you. I got lucky, but then why not, man? I'm getting somebody to travel with me. I'm getting somebody that seems like to me she cares about me. She's not asking me like this and give me money. Where are we going to go somewhere? Oh, cool. Can we go out to dinner? Really? I can order what I want to. I don't have to eat just rice and only spend 55 baht. No, you can eat something, that kind of stuff is big, and respect for them. I think men that treat women like shit ought to be beat up on a daily basis. It's just not, there's no reason for it. There's no reason unless a woman's giving you a bunch of crap continuously. Well, then you're with the wrong woman. You need to get rid of that and move on with your life. But there's no reason that you shouldn't be happy. And I know most everybody that I talk to that's with them, Gator being one of them, Bobby, time to get going. Everybody that I met that has Thai significant others, they're loving life, man. And they've been the Brock. way more time than I've even cracking the deal. Tim, T&W and Udon, 30 years. Brock, 30 years. Jake, you know, I don't know. I'm thoroughly amazed that I get to live in Thailand, have the life that I have here, and 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 it's not breaking the law. It feels like it should be. Is it illegal or something? Because I'm just having too damn good a time. But and I'm having a good time today because I'm going on vacation tomorrow. So I'm a little bit more, I don't know, happy. I don't know. Can you tell? What did Bobby say? I slowed down so Jai waits for me. What was that? I missed it. Let's see. Corvette Rudy, how you doing? Haven't seen you in a while. Glad you could stop by. But yeah, so if that's the case, like I said, man, even if you've got a really good, let's say you got an $1,800 a month Social Security, and you've got a 2,000 or 3,000 or whatever 2,000 a month pension of some sort, you can still come to Thailand even if you're 55 and you got to retire, but you can't collect it or whatever. But you got you can collect your retirement, but you can't collect your Social Security. Then you wait till you're 62 and collect that. Now you got damn near 4,000 a month, and you're living on your 2,000, whatever. So there's a bunch of different ways that you can finagle that. I shouldn't have tried my earbuds. But there's certain, there's ways that you can do it. I know there's a lot of people that are out there that are still got the pencil to the paper trying to figure out how the hell they can do it. The only thing I can say is move here as soon as you can, or try it out. Come here and check it out. But don't. Oh well, Dave said I could move here, and now I'm stuck here. I've only got $6 in the bank, and I think I'm in trouble. Yeah, you're in trouble. So you got to use your brain a little bit. But I would retire the very second that I could. I wouldn't wait 1 second longer. Oh, my iced coffee was good. Now I can drink some water. Thank you for that. But Joe's back. Were you gone, Joe? You must have been. I've been rambling, so you haven't missed. You haven't missed a bunch. I've been rambling for a while. You're living the life for sure, Dave. Yeah, it is, man. I am blessed. Like I said, man. Here's a country, and that's letting me live here, and I could live here for. I'm going to say. Let's see. Let's just take just rent, 150, 2, 4, 6, 8, for a quarter of what I could live in the States for, and have the life that I have women. See, it's really weird, man. It's hard for me because I always liked Asian women anyway, and I said this before. They look younger. A 55, 60-year-old Asian woman could look 40 very easily. Are there women in America? Sure there are, but they seem a lot more far and few between. Me, when I look at a woman, because I'm 35, 40 years old in my brain, that's the women that appeal to me. Someone that's 40 years old. Doesn't mean that, there's something wrong with women that are 65 or 66. It just appeals to me. Doesn't mean that I'm trying to rob the cradle or chase, babies or whatever. It's just, that's what looks good to me. My wife, I think, is gorgeous. And she's a beautiful person inside, and she's got the sense of humor that I needed. I needed to have someone that just comes back at me just right now. I mean, the woman never skips a beat, and that makes living awesome also. But I do. I'm the luckiest man in the world, right? I've said it a few times. Like I said, Brock will think he is, and Mark will think he is, and everybody will think they are, but I'm the luckiest man. I enjoy retirement so much. I went so you could do it again. Glad you could make it. Yeah, I know. I don't blame you. I kind of gave him, not, I didn't give him shit. I just said, man, people are dying left and right, and you're going back to work. But the situation that he's going to occur by doing this, year and a half stint or whatever it is, I think he made the right decision. Not that he needs my approval by any means, but I think he did. But I think it's a bummer. Although he's coming back for almost a month this next time, right? I think. Uh, get to see his kid and his wife, so that makes life good. And I guess it's, I don't know, just what does it say? Partying makes the heart fond. I don't know, whatever the hell that saying is. I don't like being away from my wife more than 4 days. That's why I'm gonna do it during the week. I don't see her that much anyway, and go from there. Oh, down to earth. Yeah, I mean, they don't give you any. I mean, I can't say that I know. Hey, Gary, I dated and went out with a million of them, but I've met enough of my wife's friends and been around enough of the women of the caliber that I would want to be with, and they're just exceptional people, giving to anybody. A couple of them have been burned by, friends that they've had for a long time because they have hearts, this big, and they care. I know my wife does. I know she does. And like I said, I still look at this and go, I think my wife needs glasses. She's really blind. I know she's half deaf. So I think maybe she's blind a little too. Hey, Nanette, how you doing? Morning to you. I retired at 22 and went to work at 34, retired again at 67. That's pretty cool. That would be fun. I think that's what, uh, who's doing that? Who's here now? Somebody I know that is doing that. He's semi-retired, but probably going to have to go back and work. Let's see. Everybody's saying hi to the net. 4 days away from Roth. Wow, I do that at least 6 days, 6 weeks. Yeah, I'm going to have to when I go back to the States. I'm going to be gone for probably 3 weeks at least. So maybe 4 weeks. My mom, I don't know. My son, I had a trailer at my mom's house that was full of that. I think I told you guys, a Honda 350 that I bought, a 69, and a Triumph 955, and go-karts and stuff for the kids. For him, it was the one that he raced, and one I bought for the grandkids, and a bunch of stuff that I had at the house. So he took that and went, and he's going to try to come back and get the SUV. Told him he could have that too. So anyway, he said he went and seen my mom, and he said, Grandma's pretty weak. He said, you need to come back. So I got to get on the horse, and as soon as I get everything settled, probably the first week of March, I'm hoping that I'm not too late. I know my mom, man, she's going to hang. I'm her firstborn Italian boy, and she's going to, if she's waiting to pass, she's waiting to say goodbye to me. I know her. But anyway, we'll get off of that subject. Hey, Expat Paul, how are you doing? Glad you could make it. And that's saying hi to Bobby and Jai. And I still don't understand why Bobby and Jai aren't back here yet. You got to be able to get on a plane. Come on, let's go. I think it's a definite. It's not even a maybe anymore, right? June or July, it's going to happen. So that'll be nice. And like I said, I have ulterior motives. I get to see Bobby and speak English and see Jai, and we have somebody to go out to lunch or dinner with, and it'd be kind of cool. So, I don't know. It would be nice to have someone like that. I'm sure I could go check out the coffee shops and find them, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't feel comfortable just going. You wouldn't know it by me sitting here talking that I don't like going in and just talking to somebody, face to face in a coffee shop somewhere. If I know you, then I'll talk your ear off. If I don't, I'm kind of quiet, I guess. But let's see. So where was I? I don't remember. God, it's been an hour and 30 minutes already. Time flies when you're having fun. And these other pair of glasses that I bought, they were marked wrong because these are not as strong as they said they were. because these are the old ones that I got scratched up on this lens. These are stronger than those. So somebody pulled the wrong sticker and put it on. I don't know. $100. It cost me, what is that? $3 or whatever. I don't know. Is that what $100 is? $3? I think so. Everybody's just saying hi. So what were we on? Women. We talked about women. I still, like I said, I still think that's I don't know. Like in the United States, I don't know how many. I never got into the dating scene there as at 62. First of all, it wasn't on my mind. Coming to Thailand was it because I wanted to meet a woman? I kind of think in the back of my mind I had that. Speaking of that, another bummer deal that I'll just say real quick, and then I'll move on with that story. I told you guys the way I found out about Thailand was 2015. I was in Costa Rica. I met two guys there. One was a younger guy. He had something the matter with him, 45 or something, and I heard that he passed away a couple 3 years ago. And the other guy was an older, I think my age, maybe a couple years older gentleman that we became very good, decent friends, And we didn't talk that much over the years, just birthdays and, stuff like that. Hey, how you doing on Facebook? Well, he passed away like 2 days ago, which I'm going, man, here's another sign I need to enjoy my life. But I never get away from the bummer stuff. So, I never got a chance to or wanted to date here. So I don't know what are in the States. I didn't know what it would be like if there's an abundance. But what I like I told you guys before, for good, bad, or indifferent, and I don't mean any kind of disrespect to any women or anything, but when I look at a woman that's like 65 years old, that isn't my wife, she looks older to me, and in my mind, I'm going, wow, and not looking at me, because I look like an old bastard, but, it was weird, but I had no inclination then. And when I came here, it was in the back of my mind that maybe I could have meet a woman that I got along with and maybe became friends and could talk to and that kind of crap. And then as it happened, I fell in love with my wife. I mean, as strange as it sounds, am I still in love with my wife that passed? You bet. Do I still think about her every day? You bet. Is the pain still there from the day that she died? You bet. Do you live with it? Yeah, you got to. You forge onward and upward and have a good time. And it helps when you got a good woman. It helps when you got it, like I said before, surrounding yourself with good people is a place to start. And when you surround yourself with good people, your life improves. And that's what I found anyway. So that's my wisdom for the day. Okay, what did I miss? Anybody saying? Oh, Ralph's here. Hey, Ralph. I got to look in the net saying hi to him, so I know he's here. I came on holiday in 2007, and I'm still here. Good for you. Good for you. Yeah, and I came to move, but two big suitcases, a carry-on, and my laptop bag, and then my wife buys me clothes occasionally, but pretty much I haven't been back in, God, I think it's 3 years now. So I got to get back. I got to see my mom and do all that stuff. Plus I got some business stuff to take care of. So handsome. You're sick. Andy, is that crazy? I haven't followed that story. What did I miss? But had I don't know. There's a bunch of fun to be had here. Middle is, like I said, we talk bad, good, indifferent about YouTube, and some people get burned. And I know recently a guy that I like a lot, he's gotten burned somehow. CJ Paradise has his channel taken down for no reason, or they don't give him the reason. They do what they want to do, but it's their platform, man. And like I said, I look at it. I'm not trying to make anything. I'm here having a good time because I'm having a good time is why I'm here. Because there's good people here is why I'm here, and I'm loving it. So if it wasn't for YouTube, I don't know what I'd do. I'd be, I don't know, bored to death. I don't know. I have fun doing it, and that's why I'm hoping to do something with this traveling, the trailer type thing, and camping and scootering and getting around and actually doing some actual vlogs and stuff, and seeing what happens. Not that I'm looking for 1 million subscribers. Like I said, we actually slowed down. I forgot to do that. I'd done that in a little while. Was give the member count, because I think we went down in members, but not that that's a big deal anyway. I make up the difference. YouTube. Let's see what happened. What was it? Views. Everything's been fairly normal except for the count went from, usually we get like 40, 40, or it says 40 subscribers over the last whatever so many days. Now it's only like 19. But let's see on the, so like the membership money is the stuff that goes to the one kid, and that usually stays like 30. Oh, it's back up to 29. Well, it was at 34. It's only $23. That's usually at 30. Members gained, it says 10, but cancelizations 14. So I don't know what happened with that. But anyway, it doesn't make a difference. That's real close to the 1,000 baht that we give him every month, and he's happy to get that too. Little man is calling me. All right, Joe, take it easy. Glad you could stop by. Gary's wearing your glasses, or he needs to wear them. Is that it? I had to step away for a few minutes, but I'm back. Glad you're back, Jake. Nobody's saying hi. I think Joe's going to take care of the kid, which is always a good thing. But let me see. What else? What else? I have. Did you guys hear? Did I tell you my latest dilemma? I think I did, right? With this, I sent my passport in, right, on the 6th of January, and then realized that my visa is due on the 19th of February, and they said it takes 9 weeks to get it back. So I panicked, and about a week and a half ago, I started writing emails to the Bangkok U.S. Embassy, saying, "Hey, man, I'm in trouble. You know, I might be in here in Thailand without a passport and without a visa," which they're not going to find humorous like I do. And they were real good, man. They got back to me, and the lady said, "What we can do is we've mailed off we've requested your passport, but we still have your old passport with the one page in it to get your thing. We can send it back to you if you want. You already gave us the 100 baht for it. The only thing is when your new passport gets here, you're going to need to send your old passport back because we have to cancel it in the embassy there. And you'll have to send us another 100 baht certificate from the bank or whatever it is. And then we'll send you your new passport back with your old passport. Take it to immigration. They'll change whatever they got to change." I get this. Let's see. I don't think it has any pertinent information on it. Let me see here. Dun, dun, dun. Let me see. All right. Let me see if I can share this with you. This is one of my. Let's see. Share screen. I'm such a tech guy, you know. And here we go. And let me share it. So it says, "Hello, American Citizen Services at the U.S. Embassy, Bangkok. Your new passport is ready to be mailed. However, your current passport must be physically canceled by the U.S. Embassy. Please mail the passport with a note that you would like to receive the full validated passport to the U.S. Embassy, Bangkok, address below, blah, blah, blah. And you have to send it by either Thai Post or DHL, or else your package will be rejected." So not only do I have to send it there, you have to send it with one of those too, which I thought was kind of weird. But now, so I'm going to call them as soon as I get done with this live stream because we're going to be in Bangkok tomorrow. So last time I went there, I thought that I could just walk up to the embassy and say, U.S. citizen here, let me in. I want to hold my hand up and tell me this is when I first got here 4 years ago. And say that I make $100,000 a year and you're going to swear to it and it cost me $50 and that piece of paper that you needed for your retirement visa. And they said, oh, no, you can't. I said, this is the U.S. Embassy, right? Said, yeah. I said, I'm standing at your window here. I just flew in from Phuket. I go back tomorrow. I have a flight. I'm here to, oh, yeah, you have to have an appointment. Have an appointment. All right, can you make me an appointment in 10 minutes here? I'll make an appointment. Oh, no. You have to go online to make an appointment. You can't just come in. It's like, this is U.S. soil, right? Right on the other side of that door. I can't come on U.S. soil. I'm a U.S. citizen. Nope. Go back, change my airline ticket, go online, set it up for actually 2 days later, I got lucky at 8 o'clock in the morning. I went and did it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to call them. They have a phone number on that email that I got and say, listen, I'm going to be there tomorrow. Probably it takes about 6 hours. I'll be leaving here at 6. I'll be there noon, 1 o'clock. What's the chances of me coming in there, giving you my passport, having you do whatever you got to do to it, and give me my other one and see what they say. If they say no, it's kind of feasible that I could get it on the way back, but we'd have to stay an extra day in Bangkok, but it might be worth it to do it. Then I don't have to have them switch anything or visas when they go in February. I'll just give it to them and they'll just put it right in my new passport. So we'll see. I'm trying to go into the Sizzler. What did I miss while I was ranting? Sounds very similar to the British Embassy. Yeah, I just don't understand them, man. It's like, no, you cannot. You can't. It's like, thank God I'm not being chased by a bunch of undesirables with guns, trying to save my life like they do in the movies all the time. Well, that shit don't happen that I see. At least it doesn't in Thailand. All the movies where you just see them running into the embassy. No, they'll kill you before you got into the door. Yeah, so I got to call them and find out and see what they say. Hopefully they'll say they could do it because that would be sweet. But if they can't, maybe I stay an extra night in Bangkok on the way back, which would be the 12th, I think. The only thing is, too, I've got to get in. We have to go. Oh, shit. We have to go today. Oh, I got another thing to do. I got to go and order my 1 year bank statement from Bangkok Bank. So I got to go do that today too. I better do something. Maybe I better get going. Let's see. For the chat round at lunch, Sizzler. A rat ran out of the kitchen. I've eaten there twice now, and I thought it was pretty good. They got rats everywhere. They eat them here. My wife said they went out last night or the other night, and there was a truck parked across the street, and they were wandering. Dogs were barking, and they were out in the field. And then when they saw somebody come out the front door, my mother-in-law or whatever it was, they went back to the truck and took off. And I said, "What are they doing? Stealing and stuff?" And she said, "No, they're probably looking for rats to eat." So tell them, what the hell? If you don't wake me up, I don't care. You can, poach all the rats you want off of my property. Excuse me. But anyway, guys, we still got 26 people. You guys want to wrap for a while? It's been an hour and 45 minutes. It's up to you. Dave, you're out of time. Am I out of time? I think I am, actually. I'm going to end the live stream. I'm going to take my computer with me. We're going to be leaving tomorrow. On Wednesday, I'll be in tomorrow I'll be in Bangkok. The next day I'll be in Surat Thani, but we'll be driving that whole day. So I'm going to say I won't do a live stream that day, but I might do it 3 days from now. I'll try to post it up early when I know it's going to get it up. So does it notify you guys that hard when I had that far ahead of time when I posted on StreamYard that I'm going to do a live stream? Does it notify anybody or no? When do you get notified that I'm going to do a live stream before I go here? Somebody will answer. Well, I'm glad that the video on here is still through that little phone. It's way better than it was. That's amazing. Rats are everywhere. My traps now. One last week. The life in the swamps. Yeah, they eat them here. So the field rats that eat all the rice and stuff, they gobble them up. They're not bad either. Get her done, Dave. Stay safe. Yes, you get notified. Okay. So what I'll do is I'll try to. I get all the notifications. I'll try to put it up if I know tomorrow night when I'm in Bangkok, and I know that I'm going to be doing it a day after the travel there because she's going to be in a seminar on Saturday. So I'll probably do it on Saturday. We'll see what. I was on 30 minutes before you got notified. Man, YouTube, you need to do better, man. All right, everybody. My earbuds work, so I'll be taking those with me. I don't have to lug my big headphones with me. Everybody that isn't subscribed and is watching, I'd appreciate it if you would subscribe. I'd like to meet new people. You don't need to jump into the chat right away, but I would hope that you would eventually so that you can meet everybody. And the whole idea behind this channel is to build a little community of friends, basically. Sit around and talk about whatever we want to talk about. 90% of it's Thailand. So you can find stuff out and have fun. I think it's fun. Most of the people wouldn't be here if they didn't think it was fun. So thanks for all the subscribers. You guys are awesome. And as I will say before, like I always say, the outro on and the intro on. I didn't do that, did I? The intros and the outros on my live streams were a gift from Richard Travels. So I appreciate everybody. I want to say again, I don't know. Have a good morning. Have a great afternoon. Had a superb evening if that's what's happening where you're at. And I will catch you on the next one. See you. Boy, this is just terrible ending, isn't it? I will catch you on the next one.